Fans, welcome once again to the Bluefield Sports Arena. I am, of course, your host, Jason Schaefer. We've got another great night of USA Championship Wrestling. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm not going to bore you and run my mouth. We got a great night of action on tap. Let's roll those credits, Cucumber and Company. Let's do this. Yeah.
USA Championship Wrestling presents the greatest stars of professional wrestling, bringing you the best in mat action. Coming to you live from the Bluefield Sports Arena.
Being joined here, ladies and gentlemen, with a man that needs no introduction, Deget Bundlez, my boy, fan favorite. We saw a war. You went to war with one Will Huckabee.
Yeah. Go to war. That's what we built for. But we're going to get back into that some other day. I'm still kind of teed off with the outcome of that match. You know what I'm saying? All I need is, like I said, 10 more seconds and I would have had him done. But tonight, we got this young amateur wrestler. Look pretty good in the ring, so we're going to see what he got going on tonight. You ready for some action?
Well, I guarantee you I am, and I'd say he has his hands full, sir.
All right, buddy. You have a good one.
Good luck out there. Fans, don't go away. Let's go to the ring. We got some action.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring at this time, weighing in at 187 pounds, Bryant. And his opponent, weighing in at 265 pounds, Deget Bundlez. Yeah.
As we kick things off, of course, I'm being joined here with one of my best friends in the entire world, one Eric Foster. Nice to have you, Eric. Welcome.
Jason Schaefer, I am happy to be here with USA Championship Wrestling, and what a match we're going to see right now. Deget Bundlez going against Bryant.
That's right. You know, I touched on it in the interview there. You know, absolutely went to a time limit draw against the incredible Will Huckabee. And I know a lot of fans.
Last week.
Pardon
what
me?
a match that was last week. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go back and watch it. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It went to a time limit draw,
Yes.
and you know, it was anybody's match.
Absolutely amazing matchup. Looks like we got another good matchup here tonight. Things are heating up at the Bluefield Sports Arena.
They sure are. As Deget Bundlez looks like he's got control of this match right now, but Bryant trying to reverse it right there. Waistlock takes Deget Bundlez down. Wow, what a move.
Look at that.
By this
Spinning
young
around,
kid
flowing
here.
over him, trying to get more leverage, trying to get control. And you know, tell you what, Mr. Foster, he's got his hands full with Deget Bundlez.
Yeah, he goes for a cover right there. Gets a 1 count. Great amateur wrestling here by Corey. Oh, see, he left his leg available. Goes for the cover 1 count once again by Deget.
A lot of sudden action, quick moves, good maneuvers. You touched on it. You know, it's exactly what you're going to see here in USA Championship Wrestling. That's traditional wrestling.
And you are. And you could tell by looking at Deget, he's no slouch either.
No.
So you've got to really be prepared to take it to Deget. Oh, what a splash in the corner.
I felt that all the way over here. You know, the athleticism of this Deget Bundlez, just a giant human being. I venture to say his percentage of body fat is really, really low. He's just one solid muscle, and he'll hurt you.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of a rookie mistake by Deget a little bit, going for that splash 3 times. Corey taking full advantage of this. Kick to the midsection.
Look at this. It looks like he's going for the suplex, but doesn't appear he can get the larger, more athletic individual over. He reverses and delivers the suplex of his own.
Deget, definitely the bigger man there, goes for the cover 2 count by a referee. Deget Bundlez now with it's kind of like a half hammerlock here.
He's reaching for those ropes. He's 10 miles away. It might as well be 30 miles away.
Yeah, Corey definitely getting a big lesson here in the wrestling business. You know, good kid. We've seen him the last couple of weeks here.
That's right, but he's getting a lesson in ring action tonight.
He is. He's facing a bigger man. He's got to learn how to take on these bigger men if he wants to move up the ladder here at USA Championship Wrestling. As he hits him with an elbow, comes off those ropes. Let's go to have an X. Goes for a crossbody. Deget Bundlez just catches him.
Look at this.
Follow away slam by Deget Bundlez. Making
That's
it look
calling
easy.
for the end. He says that's it. Youngster writhing in pain. This is definitely Deget's match at this point as he brings the youngster back to his vertical base.
And let's not take anything away from this youngster. He definitely is taking it to Deget as we see a big scoop slam there.
That's right.
As Deget says it's over, climbing the ropes maybe. Jason, he's going up to the top.
Might see that frog splash, or I'm not sure what we're gonna see here.
No, big elbow. The dark cloud, I think is what he calls it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. You
There's
have a winner.
your winner, Deget Bundlez.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Deget Bundlez.
Fresh off a victory, Deget Bundlez again victorious in the USA Championship Wrestling ring.
That's what we do, baby. Come in, take care of business, and get ready for the next episode. You dig?
That's right. I can dig it if you can dig it, man. I know the fans dig it. Thank you, man.
Y'all dig it? All right.
Once again, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Being joined again, once again, Mr. Hollywood, Cuban Assassin. You know, a lot of things, a lot of rumor and a lot of innuendo. Mark Wood running an investigation, you know, and you're right in the middle of the controversy. Mr. Hollywood, set the record straight.
Well, first of all, it is your honor as usual, Mr. Schaefer. I'm actually glad to see you back, as opposed for that Mr. Kent Steele. And I'll get to him here in just a minute. But my grievance right now is with Mr. Mark Wood and his prejudice, and I say prejudice, investigation. He is out to get every single foreigner that comes into USA Championship Wrestling. That's what he's trying to do, get every single foreigner out of here. He's doing an investigation on Sheik Akbar, which is nothing but a conspiracy theory. He's doing an investigation on the Cuban dynasty. Come on, they're just young fellas just trying to make a break in the business. He's doing an investigation on Mr. Hollywood. I mean, my life's an open book. You know, you can research me on the internet. You can see my movies. By the way, Wrestle Massacre is out. You should check it out. Get your copy. I may even autograph one for you if you bring one. You never know. I could be a nice guy, Mr. Schaefer. I actually like you sometimes. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Mark Wood, you go ahead and do your lousy investigation. What I want to talk about is an injustice. The injustice, why don't you do an investigation on the injustice, what that so-called JJ did in that tag team match when Sheik Akbar and I had beat Reigns and Yella for the tag team championships. We're supposed to be the tag team champions right now. We pinned them 1, 2, 3. There's no conspiracy there. There's no investigation. He's just being prejudiced. Well, Mr. Mark Wood, you remember Mr. Wright? Mr. Left is looking for you too. Let me tell you this now, JJ. Mount Hope, West Virginia, JJ, you bruised these delicate ribs, this Hollywood physique. All right, this body, you know, you got paid to touch me. You know that, right? This delicate body from Hollywood, you see, this body's insured. Thank goodness it's insured because I can get healed better. They're still a little tender. But don't worry, I'm going to be good to go on Mount Hope, JJ, and receipts are coming your way. Sticking your nose in my business, touching me, putting your hands on me. My agent wanted to sue you. Wendy Luby wanted to sue you. I told her no. Let me handle it. I can take care of white trash like you, brother. And coming on Mount Hope, I'm taking the garbage out, and that means you, JJ. You're the first one on the list to be taken out. And there's a whole list. Say the Incredible Huck. He's the next one on the list, too. I'm going to come after. Deget, I haven't forgot about our match. I'm coming after you, too, brother. You think that you're going to get away with that injustice from last week? No, sir. I ain't forgot about you. I ain't forgot about anybody. Mark Wood, I'm still going to keep you on my list. You ain't never going to come off that list. But I'm going to tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to get ready for my match here in a little bit. But we got some footage that we want you to take a look at too, right?
Yes.
I want you to take a look at that footage before I go to my limo service out here and have a few glasses of champagne before a match, because I got light work today, brother. Light work today. Go ahead and take a look at that footage. Well, you don't have the footage?
Evidently,
bring
we
the footage?
evidently we don't have the footage.
You see, that's one of Mark Wood's conspiracy. That's what I'm talking about right there. There's supposed to be footage there, and where's the footage at? Mr. Mark Wood, you see, you're prejudiced, brother. You're as prejudiced as Obama was. That's how prejudiced you are. And that's a serious statement. And I'm going to tell you, when it's all said and done on Mount Hope, I'm taking out the white trash, JJ. I'm taking out the next garbage that's going to be coming in the line, and we're going to get those tag team belts. There's a tag team rematch coming up, and that's the other garbage that's going to be taken out. When Bronco Barnett comes back, when Sheik Akbar comes back, and he's training in Syria for his match against Kent Steele. And Kent, hey, I want you to look at me right now. I want you to zoom right here. Kent, I want you to look at me. You don't ever put your hands on me. You don't ever put your hands on Sheik Akbar. You're on the list too. I'm going to break you in half.
Thank you, Mr. Hollywood Cuban Assassin. Actions speak louder than words. We'll see what happens in the ring. We'll also see it in Mount Hope.
If you want to shop smart, you gotta shop Hart. The savings are in Salem. Get a 2018 Kia Optima LX, just $282 a month, or a brand new 2018 Kia Sportage LX, only $313 a month. Lease the all-new 2018 Stinger, just $299 a month. The area's premier selection of pre-owned and certified pre-owned Kias, starting at just $86.76. When you want to shop smart, remember, shop Hart. You can't go wrong.
We are the premier destination location at Brush Creek Falls RV Resort and 304 Speedway. The best racers from all points of the map race right here. See the fastest karts on dirt on our 1/8 mile track. Brush Creek Falls RV Resort offers 52 full hookup campsites, along with 4 fully furnished cabins. Conveniently located off exit 14 on I-77. Racing happens Saturdays. Like us on Facebook to get schedule and event info. Make your reservations today. Call 304-431-1950 or online at brushcreekfalls.com.
The United Way and Cucumber and Company have had a long-standing relationship. We feel very blessed to have Cucumber as a resource in our community because they are really a high-quality technical design and production company. We feel like it's quality that you could put up against anyone in the nation, really. Cucumber and Company is very easy to deal with. Updates are very fast. If we call one morning with an update, we see the change that afternoon. It makes life easy.
Come and see why more and more people are stepping up to professional grade for less with a new GMC from Beckley Auto Mall.
All 2018 GMC 1500 light-duty trucks are 16% off MSRP. Get a new Buick Encore all-wheel drive starting at $20,995, or get a 2018 GMC Terrain Denali all-wheel drive 17% off MSRP.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
Located at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive, or online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
Here's a question.
Been able to restore order.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? No, nobody cares. You know the drill, right? That's right. Once again, hold the mic, shut your mouth. Yeah. Try to be funny? See, that's what's wrong here at USA Championship Wrestling. Everybody's taking me for a joke. Have you seen what I've done since I've been here? Now, I'm sorry for messing up your tie. But here's the thing, here's the deal. USA Championship Wrestling, I've beaten one person at a time, no problem. Obviously, Frank Parker's still running scared. So I figured tonight, I'll give all the people and all the fans of Will, the Incredible Huckabee, a treat as I take on not one, but 2 opponents tonight. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because I'm just that good.
He's just that good, the Incredible Will Huckabee. Let's go to the ring for some action.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our next match of the evening, weighing in at a combined weight of 431 pounds from Havana, Cuba, the Cuban Dynasty, And their opponent, weighing in at 268 pounds, from Atlanta, Georgia, Will Huckabee.
Can you believe this, Eric Foster? We've got a handicap situation here. Will Huckabee, the incredible Huck, taking on not one, he says, but two members of the Cuban dynasty.
I'm just glad you had to talk to him. He seems pretty intimidating.
He's a pussycat. He's a great guy. Just absolutely.
I'm just glad you hold the mic for him as Huckabee here locks up in the middle of the ring, grabs a side headlock there. Cuban Dynasty, you know, he's been wanting competition here in USA Championship Wrestling. Neither man budged there on the shoulder tackle. William Huckabee there. Lock up again in the middle of the ring.
The Cuban snatches that headlock, but I got to think that he's not going to come out the better of this contest.
I don't think
if I
so.
were a
Shoes
betting
off.
man, I'm putting my money.
Oh, and just runs over the man, Jason Schaefer.
Yeah, like I said, I'm putting my money on Huck.
Oh, I would. And as we have a tag, and now we switch out of the Cuban Dynasty here.
The younger Cuban not looking all that excited to be squaring up against Huckabee whatsoever.
No, definitely not eager to lock up with him as we have Huckabee taking full control of this match at the moment here. Big arm wringer there by William Huckabee, right in the center of the ring.
Look at this. The Cuban able to reverse it.
He was. Maybe caught Huckabee slacking a little bit, maybe released a little bit of tension on there, and he was able to reverse it. But Huckabee with a kick right there to the midsection, back to the side headlock, goes William Huckabee.
The thing with Huckabee, though, you know, the more offense that somebody gets on him, you know, he feeds off that sometimes, Eric. You know, he's able to dig deep into the tank, and that rage turns to anger, and it just never turns out well for his opponent.
No, it doesn't. And let's go back to the match that he had last week as well with Deget Bundlez. What a match that was. It went to the time limit. So both Deget earlier tonight and now Huckabee both back on USA Championship Wrestling, definitely showing why they should both be top dogs here at USA Championship Wrestling.
Huck going to work on that leg. You know, you touch on that, and not only are our fans of the TV show, Cozy TV, the fans here local, our internet fans, which we love so much that tune into the live stream every week, they want to know when we're going to see that rematch between Deget Bundlez and William Huckabee again.
Well, leave it up with the fans' response we got from that. Leave it to USA Championship Wrestling officials. I'm sure that will happen here very soon. But as Huck just got a 2 count there a minute ago there, I thought that may have been it.
Big chin breaker there by the Cuban. Both men feeling worse for the wear. The Cuban takes Huckabee into enemy territory there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be in the corner with the other partner there. Now they're just taking it to him, just kicking him right there in the corner. Referee's got to get control here, back the man up. Come on, he's got to back the man up right there. And now the man on the outside gets a little bit of advantage too. Referee completely losing control of this, but it's kind of hard when you have 2-on-1 here.
You're right. You're right. And you know, our referee, Jonathan Schrader, he's not a veteran. He's a younger guy. He's going to have a hard time corralling these 3 individuals, some of the craftiest and most devious on the roster.
Yeah, you know, as a referee myself, it's very hard to, you know, watch when you have more than one person. And so sometimes stuff like that happens, but, you know, it's just something that you can't control. You have to control, but it's very hard to control.
Cuban going to work on Huckabee in the corner there. You know, that's a hallmark move that situation that we see a lot of times Huckabee used to his advantage, where he'll put his opponent in the corner and go to work on him.
Right. It looked like he's working on the left knee there of William Huckabee. Maybe he's seen something last week during the match with Deget Bundlez that we may have missed or not
quite
seen.
Possible. That's quite possible. The Cuban attempted to take him over for a suplex and was absolutely unsuccessful. It looks like Huck's mounting some offense here as he hammers away on the back of the Cuban. Going to that leg again.
Knee. Yeah, that left knee once again. You know, these are fairly new new kids, the Cuban dynasty, and so I'm sure, they're being made to watch tapes each and every week.
Absolutely.
And maybe they've seen something that we didn't see last week.
Absolutely, and continuing, like you said, to work that left knee, and Huckabee visibly injured.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely tapped into something here, and if they could keep that up, wouldn't that be something if they score an upset over William Huckabee?
Absolutely, it would be a feather in their cap, and I'm sure that Mr. Hollywood himself would come out and party with them.
Oh, I'm sure there would be a celebration in Havana, Cuba, if that happens. Maybe they may even get a movie part.
Huckabee gets off a big chop and another, driving the Cuban into the corner where he can take. Oh, looks like the Cuban's got a little offense of his own as he tries to power Huck over back to his partner. They're keeping the fresh man in, obviously, I've seen these youngsters grow quite a bit over the last 8 weeks, and they're able to function better as a team with every week.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job learning as a team what to do. Well, see, once again, the referee's back's turned. Jonathan should know not to turn his back in a match like this, but sometimes when you're admonishing the other guy, it just happens.
Yeah. You can't be in two places at once.
You cannot be in two places at once. It's
right.
rough as a ref, and you get a lot of slack for it, but, that's the way it goes. As we have another tag here, once again, keeping the freshmen in. Huckabee still left knee, still favoring, now going with the double team move. Both of them shoots him off. What are they going for here? Double clothesline. Huck just breaks the double clothesline. Clothesline of his own onto both men.
Both men go down.
Back elbow. Another back elbow by William Huckabee. Kick to the midsection. Going for a big snap suplex does William Huckabee. But that knee, Jason, that knee still...
He's feeling the effects. I believe in all the excitement here, I've lost track of who the legal man is, Eric.
I have too. Hopefully Jonathan knows.
Look at this. Look at this.
He can't get that torture rack because of that knee.
No, that knee is definitely coming back to haunt him. Attempting to get himself together, of course, favoring that knee. He's got a hold of the youngster, shoots him off. Oh!
Shoot him off and hit him with a big clothesline. Huckabee definitely with a ball of fire there. Oh, caught the man on the outside sleeping.
Even in the odds a little bit. Look at this.
Now he's going to try it again with that hurt knee and all. He's got him up.
There it is. He's got it cinched in this time. Still favoring that knee a little bit.
And
stepping a little gingerly on it.
He does. And Jonathan rings the bell, and there's your winner by submission. William Huckabee winning the 2-on-1 match here on USA Championship Wrestling. Jason, I think you have an interview coming up with Martial Law and Nomad.
I'm really excited about that. The tag team division is heating up incredibly here over the past 8 weeks in USA Championship Wrestling.
It sure is. But there was your winner, William Huckabee.
Being joined, of course, by the Stars and Bars Express here. It's my pleasure. Welcome, gentlemen, once again to USA Championship Wrestling.
Thank you. Thank you. We told you that we were coming, and here we are. Stars and Bars Express, the Nomad and Martial Law. Now, we've been paying attention. We've been watching USA Championship Wrestling the whole time that we haven't been here. And we've noticed the hustle and muscle has been really getting a bad rap. People are coming out, jumping them, cutting them off, doing the dirtiest, most underhanded things they can to try to win those titles. Well, we're here to tell you right now, we're here to put up an honest challenge from an experienced tag team. We could take hustle and muscle if they give us the opportunity.
These two guys have a rich history here in the area and all over the South. Looks like there's an answer to your challenge. As we're being joined by Hustle and Muscle, Bobby Yella and Scotty Raines. Welcome back, Scotty.
Holler at me, people. No, that means holler at me, people. So, we heard you guys in the back, and you know what? We have been getting a bad rap around here. Jumping us. Sheik tried to take out my knee, but I'm back, baby! But I tell you what do you think, partner?
First off, representing off the beaten track. You know what I'm saying? Hustle and Muscle is here. We show up to show out, and tonight, y'all might be big and bad, but we gonna show y'all exactly what we all about, because we are the United States of America Tag Team Champions, baby. We here. Believe that, Jack. And we accept y'all's challenge. So we'll see y'all in the middle of that ring later on.
Let's do it tonight.
You might be United States Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, but we here, we say USA not to tear people apart, but to bring us together. So, USA! USA! USA!
USA!
I like it.
That's right, fans. You heard it here. It sounds like we've got a main event on tap that's going to promise to be full of action. A match of sportsmanship, it sounds like, which is something new for my boys Hustle and Muscle. Guys, once again, welcome. It's a pleasure and an honor to share the microphone with you.
Here's a question. How many Beckley area dealers offer a 1,000,000-mile warranty? 1. Hometown Kia's 1,000,000-mile warranty comes with every new vehicle. And best of all, it's free.
America's best value just got better with our exclusive 1,000,000-mile coverage. Get an 18 Kia Rio LX, $189 per month, or an 18 Kia Optima LX, just $289 a month. Or get $5,000 off MSRP on this 18 Kia Sportage.
Hometown Kia, going that extra 1,000,000 miles for you. Shop online and learn about the 1,000,000-mile warranty at hometownkia.com.
I worked part-time on a strip job, and I realized I didn't want to do that with my life. I found Mount West, and I was so glad I did.
Employers today seem to be looking for people with marketable skills. What we've set up here in this laboratory is a mock-up of what you would see in industrial controls in a manufacturing plant. Actual equipment, the actual hardware, not simulations, pretend. It's real hardware.
If you want to shop smart, you gotta shop Hart. The savings are in Salem. Get a 2018 Kia Optima LX, just $282 a month. Or a brand new 2018 Kia Sportage LX, only $313 a month. Lease the all-new 2018 Stinger, just $299 a month. The area's premier selection of pre-owned and certified pre-owned Kias, starting at just $86.76. When you want to shop smart, remember, shop Hart. You can't go wrong.
Well, congratulations, we're all done.
Wow, that was easy.
Much better than last time.
How'd it go before?
Let's get you in this car. But first, let's go over some details. Purchase price of your vehicle is $39,999 plus a dealer fee of $500. Tax is $1477 plus a $175 fee. And the DMV charges $30 to title your vehicle, and that's only taxed at $24.99. Now we're going to give you $2,000 for your trade-in, which is a little less than we originally discussed, but just how we have to write it up in the paperwork. So your payments will start next month and continue for the next 95 months.
Tired of the bull? Should have gone directly to Hyundai of Beckley.
While the
USA Championship Wrestling, and I hope everybody out there is enjoying the show. What's this? USA Championship Wrestling is coming to your town. I'm Jacques Moliere, and it says here, next Thursday, TV taping at the Sports Arena in Bluefield, West Virginia at 8 p.m. Catch all the stars of USA Championship Wrestling right here at the Sports Arena every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And Saturday, August 18th, USA Championship Wrestling returns to Mount Hope, West Virginia at the Heritage Center. 7:30 p.m. bell time in Mount Hope. Advance tickets are on sale at Bear Arms Gun and Pawn in Mount Hope. Don't miss our big return event in Mount Hope on August 18th. Ken Steele returns to action in Mount Hope on August 18th. Jeff James makes his wrestling debut against the Cuban Assassin. And Saturday, August 25th in Newcastle, Virginia, 7:30 p.m. bell time in Newcastle, Virginia. Stay tuned for details on this great event next week. Saturday, August 25th in Bluefield, West Virginia Championship Wrestling at the Salvation Army Gym at 7:30 p.m. bell time. Sunday, September the 2nd, an afternoon event with a 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia at the Community Center. 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia. Now, advance tickets are on sale now at the Corner Gas and Grill in Pax, West Virginia. Friday, September the 7th, in War, West Virginia, for the War Fall Festival. Huge lineup on tape for War, West Virginia, Friday, September the 7th. And watch USA Championship Wrestling on Facebook Live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. and on Friday nights at 11 p.m. on WZTS Digital 16.1 and on your local cable systems. Enjoy the rest of the show. Up next, we will be doing some interviews.
Of course, I've got joining me my good friend, Mr. Mark Wood, and one Jeff James. Mr. Wood, shed a little light on it. You know, a lot of controversy going around this man's debut, of course, in your stomping grounds of Mount Hope. The Cuban Assassin out here earlier with some big words and some accusations. I'd like your rebuttal.
Well, Jason, let me begin by saying it's good to be back in the sports arena this evening. And wrestling fans, it's about to get real come this Saturday evening at 7:30 bell time at the Heritage Center in Mount Hope, West Virginia, when this man at my right takes the ring for his debut match against the Cuban Assassin. Jeff has been in the gym. He's been training hard. We've got trainers in from around the country to work with him. He's been staying up past his bedtime, watching tapes, and he's coming prepared to take care of business. Cuban Assassin, if I were you, I would be considering what's going to happen in this match more so than whether I'm being prejudiced or not. And listen, my friend, I deal in the truth. And the pathway leads to you. It leads to Sheik Akbar. No prejudice involved. Your handprints are all over it, brother.
Before we go to the ring for action, I want a few quick comments from you, Jeff James. You know, we were all here in the sports arena. We saw that spear. I know that you are so excited to get your hands on one Mr. Hollywood Cuban Assassin.
That was just the appetizer. The full course meal will come this Saturday night. And if his doofus sons want to get involved, they can get a spear also. He wants to come out here and call me white trash. I had a date with my girlfriend when I left the arena last week. I smelt so bad from touching him, she would not even go on the date with me.
Wow, a lot of strong words. We'll see how that unfolds in Mount Hope that Saturday. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's go to the ring for more action.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening in the ring, weighing in at 231 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, Travis Sisk. Yeah! How y'all doing? Yeah. And his opponent, 263 pounds, from Havana, Cuba, Mr. Hollywood, the Cuban Assassin.
First of all, Mr. Mark Wood is 235. I've never been 260 your weight class ever in my life.
Strong words there, Jason Schaefer, towards Mark Woods. You know, we already had one fan that said, I don't know how much Cuban Assassin paid him, but said that he came to see Mr. Hollywood.
You know, there's definitely no love lost between Mr. Hollywood, the Cuban Assassin, and one.
I want to make one thing straight. I've never been 265 in my life. I'm not in the weight class of that fat pig over there.
I'm glad you're on that end of the table, Jason.
Like I said, no love lost there at all. It'd be interesting. That youngster, Jeff James, that we saw out here for a few brief words earlier, he's serious. I mean, the emotion that's running through that young man, he's chomping at the bit to get in the ring. Why with Cuban Assassin?
He's a young man in this business, and he's already hit Cuban Assassin with a devastating spear. So Lord knows what Jeff James is going to do in Mount Hope.
You're right, but let's not discount the fact that the Cuban Assassin is one of the most devious individuals that you and I have had the pleasure or displeasure, if you will, of knowing over the past several years.
I've known the Cuban Assassin for at least the last 15 years. And I tell you what, each and every year he gets more and more devious, Jason.
All I can say is good luck to Jeff James. He's definitely going to have his hands full Saturday night in Mount Hope.
Oh, he sure is, and that's going to be a match that you don't want to miss Saturday night in Mount Hope. USA Championship Wrestling coming to your town as we have the Cuban, Mr. Hollywood, taking on Travis Sisk right here. And Mr. Hollywood just pushes him straight into the buckle and hits him with a devastating forearm across the upper chest.
Oh, and a huge headbutt to follow it up as the youngster goes down. He doesn't even know what zip code he's in. Huge scoop and a slam. The Cuban Assassin is probably in the best condition that I've seen him in quite some time.
Right, and all the guys in the back have to prepare for their matches. And the interview that just happened, do you think Cuban Assassin heard anything that Jeff James just said and he's kind of taking it out on this kid here?
Absolutely, I definitely think so. I think that the Cuban Assassin has something to prove. He's watching the youngsters that are his charge as he tries to bring them up in this business, and it's an emotional roller coaster for him.
Oh, for sure. And I don't know if it was a good idea for this kid here, Travis Sisk, to take on Mr. Hollywood tonight, especially after what JJ just said.
I don't know if any of these youngsters, certainly even want to get in the squared circle with someone like the Cuban Assassin, but to cut your teeth in your debut outing, if you will, with someone as crafty and devious and dangerous as Mr. Hollywood, a.k.a. the Cuban Assassin, I just don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe Travis Sisk may have bit off a little bit more than he could chew, especially, Cuban already mad about what's going to the match Saturday in Mount Hope with Jeff James, and the whole Mark Wood situation as well.
And then obviously the shot Mark Wood took at him over his weight as well.
Yeah, he's yelling at the cameraman now. But is the Cuban is the Cuban looking forward too much to next week?
He could be, but it certainly looks like he's focused at the task at hand here as well, Eric Foster.
Yeah, big right hand there to the top of the head of Mr. Travis Sisk, who goes down to the mat once again, pulling him up by his hair.
Hey, look, watch this, Jeff, watch this.
Oh, now he's
sending a message right to Jeff James.
Yeah, calling him out by name, looking dead at the camera, goes for the cover, 1, 2, and pulls the kid up.
That's a message sent directly to the address for your eyes only, Jeff James.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's calling him out by name. Trying to show Jeff what may happen to him this Saturday in Mount Hope.
If you don't have your advance tickets, they are on sale at the Bear Arms Gun and Pawn Shop. That's an event that you don't want to miss.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to miss it at the Heritage Center. Starts at 7:30.
Yes, it does.
You want to make sure you're there. And Ken Steele's going to return to action in Mount Hope.
You're right. I mean, that's huge. Ken Steele, someone that I've become quite familiar with here over the past 8 weeks.
What's going to happen after what Ken did last week to Sheik Akbar?
You do not know what's going to happen when you have athletes the caliber of the Cuban Assassin and Ken Steele on the card. It promises to be a night that won't soon be forgotten.
Yeah, Travis Sisk, I think, got a little bit ahead of himself there as the Cuban Assassin is now locked in this submission move here.
He doesn't want to give up, but it doesn't look like he has much left.
I don't think he's going to have much of a choice. That arm is dropped. Jonathan Schrader checking 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Ring
Cuban
the bell.
has put
That's
this
all
kid
she
to
wrote.
sleep. Mr. Hollywood is your winner.
Mr. Hollywood, the Cuban Assassin.
That's right, Mark Wood. You're next, too. You're next. Drop, get that smile off your face. You're in the next one.
While the teams are in the locker room gearing up for another great football season, Ramey Auto Group is gearing up the fans by providing them with the best selection around. Get the tailgate party started with your choice of hundreds of vehicles, new or pre-owned, in 5 locations and your choice of 10 brands. We'll get you into the perfect tailgate ride. Our goal is always 100% credit approval for all of our fans. Check out the full MVP selection and shop 24/7 at RameyCars.com. Just like your team, we aim to be #1, so be on the winning team and buy with us today. Because at Ramey, it's your deal, your way.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
Here's all the information you requested.
Wow. Shopping for a car has never been this easy.
Oh, really? How'd it go before?
Can anyone help me? I've been here a while. Can somebody please tell me the price of this car?
Where are my keys? They took my driver's license. I just wanted to buy a car.
Where is everybody?
Tired of the bull? Should have went directly to Hyundai of Beckley.
McCoys. I thought we told you Hatfields to stay out of our beef jerky outlet. We just can't resist this delicious prime rib beef jerky. Cherry maple prime rib. Cherry maple prime rib. Cherry maple.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, guys, easy, guys. At least we find one thing the Hatfields and McCoys both have in common. They both love their jerky from the beef jerky outlet.
Welcome back once again. I'm being joined by Michael Spencer. Mr. Spencer, good to see you again, sir.
Yes, sir.
Talk about it. Tell these guys what it's like to be in USA Championship Wrestling. Tell me about the competition. How's it feel, sir?
I feel great to be back in USA Championship Wrestling. 2 weeks ago, I made my debut and I came out victorious. Not against one, but 2 guys. Oh, Jesus. Shut up. I ain't actually talking.
It looks like we're headed to the ring for the action. Go to the ring. Go to the ring.
Jason Schaefer, what happened there? Michael Spencer just getting blindsided.
Looks like that match started a little bit prematurely, but it started fast and it started furious, and it looks like this youngster's got his hands full tonight.
Well, his opponent here, David Saunders, was headed to the ring and looked over and seen Michael Spencer, so I think he took full advantage of that.
Absolutely, you you never turn your back on your competition here in USA Championship Wrestling. You just don't know what could happen.
And we've never had that happen here on USA Championship Wrestling, and Michael Spencer definitely didn't start off good, but trying to come back right now. Reversal, up and over.
Oh, hammering away in the corner. Getting his payback for that attack, I think.
Michael Spencer definitely not happy. Comes over a big forearm in the buckle there. Shoots the man off.
Big reversal. Look at this, up and over again. Oh. Introduced him to that top turnbuckle with authority, I might add.
Yeah, big snake eyes there by Dave Saunders. We don't know anything about Dave Saunders. This is his debut.
I can tell you this, he was just now choking him with his shirt.
Goes for the cover, 1, 2. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on Dave Saunders. Do you know anything about him, Jason Schaefer?
By reputation only, I know he's one double tough individual. They tell me that he hands out scars like candy bars and he gives away chops like lollipops.
Michael Spencer trying to come back, sunset flip here, but no. Oh! Dave Saunders tries to sit down on Spencer, and Spencer moves out of the way, trying to get back up.
Just in the nick of time. Look at the sudden quickness. Nice drop kick. Hooks the leg, but only comes away with a 2 count.
What a high action-packed match this is with Michael Spencer and Dave Starr starting right here at the interview area.
You know, I'm going to give sudden quickness and speed to Spencer, but I'm going to give strength, power, and just overall
intensity.
Intensity. That's a great word, Mr. Foster.
He definitely tried to take the early advantage, and I think he's held on to it very well. But Spencer has fought back a little bit here.
Spencer trying to get his air. I think he was getting choked a little bit there. Of course, going right back to work on him. Look at this.
Now he's just pulling the hair.
Huge forearm right across the bridge of the nose there.
Yeah,
That'll get
almost
your
trying
attention.
to break Spencer's nose there. Rolls him over. What's he going to do next? Comes off with a big splash. Goes for the cover. Referee Jonathan down 1, 2 count there.
I thought that was all she wrote.
It was close.
Not a fan favorite, obviously.
No, I think Michael Spencer definitely is a fan favorite, and I think when you come out here and attack him at the interview area, you don't win yourself over with the fans very easily.
No, he's not winning friends or influencing people, at least not in a positive way.
Right. Big back elbow knocks Spencer on the back of his head there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2 count. Spencer kicks out once again.
It looks like he's out of gas now.
These two men definitely going at it tooth and nail. Spencer trying to make a comeback, but just Dave Saunders is taking full control of him here.
Absolutely, the first man back to his feet. Saunders is stalking him like a lion stalks its prey.
It's back into the corner there. Oh, what a
There's
chop.
one of those chops I was telling you about.
Sounds like when William Huckabee was out here earlier in the night.
Sizing him up. Look at this. Full steam ahead and a huge splash in the corner.
It was a huge splash there. I thought Jason Schaefer there for a second. He may have been taking too much time, but he was able to do it. He's yelling at Spencer just to quit. All you have to do is quit. But there is no quit in Spencer as he hits him with a big enziguri.
That was nice. You know, again, displaying that athleticism, that quickness, that suddenness, that ability to pull a move out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's definitely knocked Dave Saunders loopy as he is on the ropes. Michael Spencer trying to get this crowd behind him here.
Trying to psych himself up and get back to his feet and get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, as he comes with a big clothesline, doesn't knock the man off his feet.
Look at this.
Hits the ropes, coming off again. Oh, hits him again. Still hasn't knocked him off his feet yet. Ducks one, ducks a back clothesline. Hits him with a jumping clothesline there. Michael Spencer fired up here at USA Championship Wrestling.
The fans are fired up too. They're behind Michael Spencer. They want to see him take down Saunders. Firing away in the corner. And Saunders able to reverse it. Spencer comes off the ropes. He catches him. Big spine buster. Look at that.
1, 2, that's it. No, 2 count. That was a close 2 count there. I thought that was it for Spencer.
Where is he getting it from?
I don't know, Jason. I don't know. I've been in the ring with many guys, and stuff like this has happened before, and I never know what their reserve is. And the fact that Michael Spencer is even able to get to his knees is amazing. Well, never mind. He's back down.
He's attempting to get himself back together. But it looks like Saunders knows he was in a match as well.
And Dave Saunders, once again, sizing him up for that splash. Comes up, hits him with it.
Ooh.
He's telling him they should just stay down.
Like you said, quit, not in the vocabulary or the...
You know, I've known Michael Spencer for just a few months now, and I haven't seen this kid ever quit.
No, quit's not in his vocabulary.
Oh, almost snapped the ring post there. Did you hear that?
With authority. You know, there's a lot of size and power on the side of Saunders. Saunders setting him up, telling him not to move. If he's smart, he'll get out of dodge.
think he didn't move. I think he just passed out from everything.
He may be unconscious. Referee Jonathan Schrader checking him. Oh, there's
big
another one
chop
of those
once
chops I
again.
told you about.
As the crowd, they want Spencer, and Spencer just goes down again.
This youngster's done. Much as I hate to say it, I think he's done, Eric Foster.
Yeah, but Jonathan was just in there asking him if he wanted to give up. He must have given him the okay.
Saunders comes in and
Hits him with a big enziguri right there. Was he playing possum, Jason?
He
goes
could
up
have
to the
been.
second row. Big cross body block. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. There's your winner, Michael Spencer. And what a butt kicking he took. But he won right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Michael Spencer.
What a great show it's been so far. You know, looking forward to the main event. Go ahead. I'm going to have Cucumber and company, the guys that bring you the show. Roll us a commercial, guys. I think we got to go to a commercial break.
Cuban Assassins, come back out.
I'm being told before we go to a commercial break that the Cuban Assassin has some more words here.
Did you just see what I did with that white trash in the ring? Did you see what I just did with that right there? That's JJ coming Saturday. Hey, what are you doing now? Hey.
Why don't we do it tonight in front of these fans?
Oh, no. Hey, nobody don't want to see that tonight. Hey, listen.
Y'all want to see that tonight?
No, don't listen to these morons out here. Hey, listen. I've signed a contract to wrestle once. My agent said I only had to wrestle once, and I've already wrestled once. But that's just an example that's coming to you, big guy, over in Mount Hope on Saturday. When I did that white trash, I'm taking you, white trash, out to the back.
This white trash wants to get in the ring. What do you say?
I tell you what, you go ahead, get in the ring. I'll get in the ring with you. Sure, go ahead. I'll get in the ring with you. Go ahead, watch this, Schaefer. Watch this. Let me show you how a true class act does in professional wrestling, okay? Get in the ring. I'll show you.
Let's go to the ring. I don't want to miss a second of this.
Let me show you something. This is called professional courtesy. I'll see you Saturday.
Jason, he just said, I'll see you Saturday. Didn't even step foot in the ring. But Jason, I think it's almost time to get to our main event now.
Really excited about that. It's going to be huge.
I think so. We're not going to waste any time, so we're going to go right to it right now as we have Stars and Bars Xpress coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring. Weighing in a combined weight of 493 pounds. It's Nomad and Martial Law, the Stars and Bars Xpress. USA! USA! USA!
And Stars and Bars Xpress in the ring. We're just waiting on their opponents.
Of course, fan favorites and our current USA Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They need no introduction. Of course, I'm speaking of Hustle and Muscle.
Oh, yes, Hustle and Muscle.
And ladies and gentlemen, making their way into the ring, weighing in at 434 pounds, from Roanoke, Virginia, they are the USA Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Scotty Raines, Bobby Yella, Hustle and Muscle.
All night long, baby. That's what we do.
Of course, they touched on it earlier, you know, being sponsored by Off the Beaten Track. I know the guys at Off the Beaten Track are watching right now, as well as a host of other folks up in the Roanoke, Salem area. Like to welcome them.
And it was great. If you would have been here a couple weeks ago here at the sports arena, we did have the representative from Off the Beaten Track
That's
here.
right,
You could have
that's
gotten
right.
your own Off the Beaten Track merchandise.
That's right. I had the event to speak to one McKinley Forrest earlier today, and he was telling me that he really wants to see these guys win tonight and keep those belts around their waist, and he told me personally that he's looking for a super kick.
Oh, for sure. As we see Nomad, a gentleman that I have known, Jason Schaefer, for probably 16 years, seeing him back here in West Virginia as he's getting ready to lock up with Yella here.
I think was
Bobby
Nomad, was the same Nomad from APW.
It was
correct?
from the APW days
Yes.
in Oak Hill, West Virginia. As Nomad shoots the man off, big shoulder tackle on to Bobby Yella right there, knocking one half of our tag champions down onto the mat.
Bobby Yella, straight off the heels of an absolute all-out war last week against one Sheik Akbar.
And what a match that was. We ran out of time, and we had to go off the air with that. If you haven't seen it, you got to be here live to see. Sometimes that happens, Jason.
You're
you
right.
just run out of TV time, so you have to be here in the arena to see what happens.
You're absolutely right.
That's why each and every Thursday night you should come out to the Bluefield Sports Arena and catch USA Championship Wrestling live right here and see this great setup, see all the great superstars of USA Championship Wrestling.
Look at that. Martial Law scooping Bobby Yella up, goes for a cover.
And Scott
with the
Raines,
assist by Scotty Raines.
Scott Raines comes in for the save. I'm not sure if Bobby Yella needed that just yet, Jason, but that's okay. Scott Raines wanted to make sure that they were okay.
That's what tag teams do, and Hustle and Muscle's no exception. They've become accustomed to really watching each other's backs as there's been a target on their backs ever since they stepped foot in this square circle.
You have the Cuban Dynasty wanting to attack them. You have AWOL wanting to attack them. You have everyone under the sun wanting to come after, and that's what happens when you are champions.
Not only that, but this is one area that USA Championship Wrestling excels in, is this tag division. There is stiff competition. The athleticism's off the chart. And we're getting to see quite a cast of characters and quite a bit of talent on display in this division.
Yeah, and you can see here that our tag champions are fighting champions. They fight anyone that signs the line each and every week here on USA Championship Wrestling.
Nomad introduces Bobby Yella to that turnbuckle as Scotty Raines is getting worked by Martial Law. Raines able to get out. There's your super kick off the beaten track. McKinley Forrest, there's your super kick. He hooks the leg.
1, 2, 3. That's it. They're your winners, the tag team champions, off that super kick by Scott Raines. Bobby Yella took a big move from the Nomad, but Scott Raines gets the win there on USA Championship Wrestling. Jason, what a show this has been.
That's right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming out live. And don't forget,
this Saturday at Mount Hope at the Heritage Center.
That's right.
7:30 p.m. bell time. Ken Steele returns to action, and Jeff James makes his wrestling debut against the Cuban Assassin.
That one's going to be a barn burner. That will be a match that will go down the history books.
And what about tonight, Jason? We've seen Deget Bundlez. We've seen William Huckabee. We've seen our tag champions here as it shows good sportsmanship here with the Stars and Bars Xpress, the Nomad and Martial Law.
Chants of USA as we go off the air. This isn't the last time we'll see the Stars and Bars Xpress.
Not at all. Jason Schaefer, thank you for having me here at the table, and we will see each and every one of you live here next Thursday at the Bluefield Sports Arena, and right here each and every week on your television set.
If your club, your school, or your civic organization would like to have the great stars of USA Championship Wrestling to come to your town, you give us a call at 681-207-3175 or drop us a line at USACWonline.com. Future wrestlers, referees, and managers, get the finest instruction from seasoned veterans right in your backyard. Contact the USACW Training School at usacwonline.com for all the details.